Ho, 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 everybody. It is Twisted Tuesday, December 16th. This is Tony O, Ocean's Pit, folks, covering and Carol Brandolino on the south side, foggy south side of Chicago. How you doing, dear?
I'm doing good. How are you?
How you doing over there?
Good.
It's a good day. It's nice. We're going to have some fun today. Absolutely. Getting ready for the holiday, guys. Check the website, TonyOceanMedia.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to first responders, men and women in the military, and, of course, our veterans who fought for our country. But mostly it's dedicated to people like you, time and watch the show. Monday through Friday at noon. It's going to be a whole week of shows this week. So we got no day shows. So we're here. So it's going to be good. It's showtime. Let's go to work. Woo! Let's. Yeah, it's that time, everybody. Hope you guys have a great day today. And, Christmas week away, right, Carol? You ready? Are you ready for the holidays?
No, not even one bit. Like there's one present under the Christmas tree. And now Liana's like, what's going on? What's going on? I said, okay, I had to shop on Amazon. Listen, I had to do what I had to do. And I got no job. I said, listen, you better hold your horses. I got an interview on Friday, so fingers crossed, right? I said, you guys might have to get your after Christmas gift. Listen, I go get little things. You guys are going to get like chapsticks and shit, like your favorite chapstick and whatever else.
That's okay. Yeah, you can always celebrate Christmas a couple days next week. That's all. That's all right. It's okay. That's it. You guys are alive. You got your health.
After. Right. No, I told them that. I'm in my daughter's room, by the way. I don't know what's going on in here. She's lucky and she's a little spoiled, and I need to point this out to her every once in a while. But I was going through her drawers right now, which no bueno. So I'm sitting right next to her nightstand, and she's like super anal. Okay, she's very obsessive, very anal. Now, the one thing that I found, I remember buying this for her. It's butter. Okay, it's one of those. It's like a stress thing, okay? And I'm telling you, these are the coolest things, right? So it's like a big stick of butter. Then I found 3 cans of this hidden in her drawers because I buy them. She likes it it's Febreze, but it's seasonal. Right. It's like it smells like a Christmas tree. It's really nice, so we buy it when we see it.
Pine tree, right? Pine tree. Yeah.
She hid 3 of them in her drawer.
So maybe they're stocking stuff. Wait a minute. Maybe they're stocking stuffers, and you found her gifts. Toilet paper. You can always use toilet paper.
She's a hoarder. She hides stuff. She's like, well, if we run out of something, I always have a backup. God, I'm going to put her on Survivor. She's going to win some money because she is prepared for everything. Let me tell you. But this thing is really cool. I am not going to lie. I'm like literally,
you got to have it. Very good. Helps you stretch a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You can't beat that, folks. Yep. All right. So while you're looking to that good stuff and Christmas, of course, guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. That started Sunday for our Jewish friends and everything else that's going on. We got a nice show lined up for you guys today. And we're going to try to have a little fun today, even with all the craziness going on. We're still going to try to have a little fun, folks. Yeah. And if you got your last minute Christmas shopping, then you know where to go. Ace is the place. Ace Hardware, folks. Got all your stuff. Now, don't forget, folks, buy a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. 2 per litter, folks. and Christmas lights. If you're not too late, you didn't get the Christmas lights yet. Sale all month long. Outdo your neighbor. Strings of 100 starting as low as $9.99. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Don't they got the great Carhartt clothes for the winter to keep you nice and warm? And they got a lot of good stocking stuffers and great Christmas gifts, including the pets, the perfect pets. That's right, a lifeline sleeping pet that breathes. The wonderful companions of seniors for children, proving a lifeline loving ownership experience starting at $35.99. It's a real pet, folks. Now, it looks like a real pet, except it doesn't, number one or number two. So 20% off all your Christmas stuff. So get out there to Ace. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Looks like we're moving a little slow here on the computer side. So let me see if this thing pops up now. Hopefully it'll pop up. All right, there you go. All right, Carol. So crazy, busy week. Tomorrow we're at the Royal Berry Restaurant. Funny because it's a breakfast place and lunch place. They're not open at night, but once a month they do concerts. And we'll be there at beautiful Palos Heights, south side of Chicago. That's tomorrow with Ocean's Rat Pack, and it'll be the last Ocean's Rat Pack show of the year. Thursday will be at Villaggio in Roselle. It's a makeup for the snow one when we lost that one Saturday. Friday, Chicago Prime, and Saturday and Sunday by Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. Saturday with the Main Event Band, 8:30, and on Sunday, Sinatra's Sunday. That's a 4:30 hit. Go to oshows.com. All right, Carol, boy, we got a lot to talk about. And first of all, congratulations on your interview. Is this with the old company you were talking about?
Yeah, the people that got the grant. Yeah, Friday is the interview. So fingers crossed, my friend. That's all. So.
Fingers crossed. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good 2026. All right, guys. A couple of things. Let's see. Country star Joe Ely. He's not a big country star, but he's big in the Ace. Passed away at the age of 69 years old. Also, Anthony Gary. He played Luke on General Hospital. Has passed away.
Oh man,
78 years old. Do you remember? Did you watch General Hospital, Carol?
Oh yeah, I grew up on General Hospital. My grandma learned English watching General Hospital. Yeah, I watched it all. That was Luke Spencer. Luke and Laura's wedding was a big thing back then. I was a kid, very young.
Yeah. So you have to remember Dr. Noah Drake, who Rick Springfield.
Rick Springfield. Yep, I remember.
Yes, that's right.
Sonny Corinthos. Listen, one of my first crushes. Sonny and Jason. Oh my God, Jason. I mean, I used to.
I never liked Jason. You know what, Carol? Jason didn't look that mean. Sonny had that good look. Jason looked like just a punk with a black turtleneck.
Yeah.
He didn't.
When he was younger, but he evolved. He ripped, and he had this leather jacket. He very mean looking towards the later years.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Good for me because I was old enough to, start thinking about those things.
Yes, at that age, absolutely.
Yes, that age,
absolutely.
Right.
What else we got here? Carl Carlton or Carton, who sang "She a Bad Mama Jama" was, I guess, the song. Died at the age of 72 years old. And then also NCIS actress Rachel Carpani, Italian, died unexpectedly at the age of 45 years old. 45 years old. And we're start, Carol, I mentioned it yesterday, but the tragic death, of course, film director and his wife, Rob Reiner, stabbed to death by his son, Nicholas Reiner, who is in custody now with the police. Had drug issues, mental illness issues for years and years and years.
Yeah.
It seems to be happening. You know what, Carol, with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world right now, and just you have to worry about when you're outside to strangers. This is your own home now. This is your own family. Mm-hmm. What's your take on it all?
This has been a heavy, like anybody else, it's been a heavy weekend. Like I've been definitely affected by it. Like, because I think about my own kids, and I just stopped and I talked to them. I can't imagine what they went through, whether I agree with the guy or not on his politics or anything. Their parents first. And all the stuff that I've read is that they've tried for years and years and years to help him. Because when it comes to addiction, it's such a helpless, hopeless feeling, I'm sure. And then mental health, forget about it. Because you don't have anything unless you have your health, both physical and mental. That's the most important thing. And when you're trying to help your kids, you never give up, and they never gave up on their kid, and they did. Just their friends are starting to say now that they were getting to that point where they just didn't know what else they could do anymore, because it's just too much, and he'd been in out of rehab 10, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 times.
I don't know, a bunch of times. I guess they probably never should have brought him to that party. They probably should have never brought him to that party, whatever that was going on. So I don't know. You know what? He probably had all the money in the world, maybe. I mean, the parents took care of him, but they knew if they gave him money, I'm sure he went out and bought drugs. But half of it was drugs, half of the mental illness too. Albert said supposedly he stopped taking his meds. So if you stop taking your meds too, and thank you, Albert, on that. By the way, hi, Albert, Jill, Jeanette, Mary, Jerry Maselli. How you guys doing, everybody? Welcome to Ocean Spit. So he's been in rehab 18 times.
Oh, yeah. Look, that's a lot on the parents. It's so much, because you do everything you can to help your kids. I have to say this one thing. They never gave up on him. I mean, I don't know what else happened in that house or why. You can't blame the parents for every single thing, because I always go back to I go to the parents first when stuff's going on, right? You check that out and see what's going on. Were they there? But they've obviously been there. They've obviously tried. They lost their lives because, they tried and tried and tried and tried. What were they going to do with him? That's their son. But it's very tragic. It's very sad. My heart, it hurts for them and for the kid now too, because he's got the mental health issues. But I just ask my kids all the time, are you okay? Like, let's talk. I just want to make sure that you got to do whatever you can do. Just talk to them, communicate, be there, I guess. And if something starts happening and they're starting to, play around with drugs or alcohol, whatever, do your best. That's all you can do. But it's just a very tragic ending. Very tragic.
Yeah, and it's very sad. And you're right. Forget his political views, because obviously I was not on the same page with him. And he was very vocal about Trump followers. I do remember when President at the time, he wasn't President Trump was shot, and he wished that the shooter would have not missed. Some of the shit that he did say, but again, and let me stress this on this show, again, it's no need for murder to kill. There's no parents anymore. And then with the whole thing with Charlie Kirk,
right?
They don't have a father. She doesn't have a husband. It's murder. It's killing. Look, we're all going to have different opinions about shit. I have a lot of friends who do not agree with President Trump or with the way because I'm a conservative and I'm a Trumper and like that. But I'm still my friends. Some of them that are still my friends, we talk every day. We bust each other's balls about it.
Right.
But when someone passes away like this, it's just mind-boggling. And then you see the comments on Facebook, Carol, where some people don't give a shit. I seen posts like, hey, how does it feel, asshole, when you ripped on the guy who shot President Trump? You didn't give a shit. So it was like, wow, this man is dead. He was murdered.
Right. Well, somebody dying, and we've all talked about this, just because somebody dies, tragically or not, look, you can empathize to a point, right? But just because someone dies doesn't mean that everything they did here was good, or everything they did here was, admirable. Like that doesn't change who they were when they were here.
No.
Okay, you can still, but you can still, as a human being, be able to say how tragic that is. That it's a sad ending, and as a parent, to relate to them as a parent of it, you know what I mean, like that, as a human being. But when you're living and that's inciting violence, or saying you too bad you missed. That's saying what would have happened had Trump, let's say he got assassinated, God forbid, right? like anybody else getting assassinated.
Sure.
Can you just imagine what all these people that are now talking shit
Holy.
about just because
Yeah.
of a tweet, right? And we'll get into that,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because of a dumbass, childish tweet that our dumbass, that
Yes.
his mouth,
Yes.
keep it
I
shut,
agree. I agree.
that he put out, right? Because he looks
Right.
like an asshole.
He looked
Okay?
like a complete asshole.
Like a
You're
complete
right.
asshole. Like a
Yeah.
big asshole. And I have an analogy for all of that too. For all
Yeah.
these people.
Right. Right.
But what I'm saying is, you know, if he got shot, I can only imagine. I mean, people were saying, oh, too bad he missed, just a couple inches over. Like, they didn't give a shit. They were wanting somebody to get killed too. They don't care. So, you know, I'm not trying to say, well, how does it feel? Nothing like that, because I know who I am. I don't want to see anybody get killed or murdered like that. Unless the guy was a pedophile and did some shit, that's a different story. Honestly, I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit. I would say they did us a favor. If somebody's a pedophile and they get killed,
no, right.
You deserve it. I don't care.
Sure.
But this man, I think it's so hard because he was beloved. You know what I mean? Look at one of your favorite shows he was on. So
I mean, yeah, you know what? I loved him. And to answer Boyd's question, we're not saying it got anything to do with Trump, Boyd. We're just saying all the posts we're saying. This was done by his son who had some mental issues, some drug issues, and it was a very unfortunate, very sad thing that happened to the Reiner family. Now, if anything could come good of this, if the son obviously is going to go to jail, some mental ward, maybe they can help this guy out. I don't know if they can straighten him out, if they can help him out after the years of punishment, whatever he does out of jail. Could they make him a different person? And even if he does get better, whatever it is, and help to fix this man, this man, when he comes out, say he goes 10 years, 15, 20 years, whatever they put him in jail for, the guy comes out again, he doesn't have his mom and dad anymore. He's got to live with that.
Suicide. Yeah, they had him on suicide watch. I mean, when you're mentally ill to begin with, and then you realize whether it was a crime of, well, they said it was a crime of passion, right? Because not only when, I guess they said, he slit their throats, which is, then I'm going to get onto the whole gun thing again. Okay, so they obviously didn't have guns in their house. He didn't need one. You want to kill somebody, you could kill him with a freaking with a hammer. Okay, it doesn't matter. You don't need a gun. Okay,
no,
you want to do it, you're gonna do it. So he did it, right? But the crime of passion, I think it comes from also that he stabbed them afterwards. Like that stabbing afterwards, that's the anger. That's the other stuff coming out, right? That's the crime of passion. The slitting the throat could have been like a anger. It happened. And then after that, if you're stabbing them, that's, that shows another level of the mental illness.
That's crazy.
Or whatever happened.
Yeah. Patrice says knives are associated with psychopath tendencies. Okay. I didn't know that. But Patrice, thank you. Kathy, Jeanette. And again, to let people know, and me and Carol feel the same way about this. Trump's tweet was a real bad move. Real asshole move, Trump. I don't know what. And look, you guys know, I'll call him out when he does something bad. This guy, he was wrong to do that. And now I think he came back and apologized, but it's too late. Should have never said something stupid like that. The man is gone. He's been murdered, him and his wife. It's tragic. And our prayers go out to the other Reiner family, whoever's there and everything. And hope I just got to be horrible what's going on in this crazy world. It really is. All right, let's see. A couple things here. 86 states ban abortions. 86 states banned abortions.
Okay. They have the right to do that. They have a right to do it, right? Illinois is not going to. Okay. Do I think that that's going to change much? No, I think if somebody really, again, this is a very sick thing maybe to say or think, but it is the truth. Just like I said, you don't need a gun to kill somebody. If you don't want a baby, like we see already what happens, which this is my argument sometimes with abortion. Sadly, you don't need a license to get pregnant. Sadly, you don't need to go through therapy and counseling to get pregnant, right? Any idiot can get pregnant, right? So a lot of people that get pregnant, the sad thing is if they're not able to get an abortion, they're going to have the baby and dump it, because that's happening. That's happening where they're finding babies. It's sickening. So that's my only thing with the abortion is if these people are going to have it and dump it, then do what you got to do. This child should not have to be born into that. It shouldn't. And God
yeah,
knows
we talked about
this. Be life if they don't. So it's such a touchy subject. And it is your choice. But you know what? Don't get pregnant or give the baby up for adoption. Or, I mean, what? Why do you have to use it as birth control? I know too many women in places I worked in the past, like, restaurants and stuff like that. Sadly, a lot of people, I knew somebody had 4 abortions. I couldn't even look at her anymore. I couldn't, take off 3 days of work for that because, she used it as like birth control. It was disgusting to me. Some people, it happens. It's your business, but at some point, grow up, like be a good human being. Don't be a scumbag because you're giving everybody a bad name.
It makes sense. And Boyd, thank you for that. I'm sorry. 36 states, not 86, because Boyd goes, how many states are there? Oh, my God.
I didn't even think about it.
He's always on top of things. He's always on top of things. 36 states. Thank you, Boyd. 36 states. How about this one? 38 states, 38 U.S. states with gas under $3. 226 by my mom in Elmwood Park. 236 by my mom in Elmwood Park. It's going down a little bit. That's a good thing. Look, I'm happy. Anything under $3 for me, I'm happy.
Me too.
Reasonable
Me too.
enough.
I'll get.
If it ever got to 2, that would be great. But anything under 3 is good for me. Joanne, Tony Toto, it is cold outside. Dave, Johnny Pilot, what's up, brother? Johnny Pyatt. I'm sorry. I can't see today. Not good. This is Ocean's Pit. Carol Brandolino on the south side. Oh, Instagram. Going to be one of the first companies, Carol, starting 2026, that all employees will be going back to the office. Instagram employers, no more working from home. Boy, does that put a kibosh on your social life?
Listen, I'm not saying that I'm right now because I'm unemployed at the moment. This is the longest. I mean, I've never been unemployed like since I was 12. Okay, I'm not kidding. So it's very, very weird for me, and hopefully that'll be over very, very, very soon.
Yes, it will be. Don't worry, it's going to be. Think positive.
But let me tell you something.
Yes,
this is nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Being home and like I said again, not like I'm working at the moment. It's been a nice little break. You know what I mean? But it is nice to be able to, if I could work from home, I'm not going to lie. I would enjoy it for a short time and then it would drive me crazy because I need to get out of the house.
Crazy.
I can't be in the house.
Wait a minute.
I can't.
Listen, guys, everybody's enjoying it now because it's cold outside.
Right.
We don't have to start the car.
Right.
Now, the minute it's 95 and everybody's out there running in the pool and playing golf, I want to get out of the house. So, Instagram,
I wish it was summer. It would have been nice had I been, knock on wood, if I was unemployed for a week or two, couldn't have been in the freaking summer so I could go to the beach or go to a pool. I mean, that would have been very, very nice if I got to.
Well, that's what I'm trying. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. So, Instagram will be the first company to have everybody go back to the office in 2026. Here again, our prayers. 2 students were killed, 9 injured. Brown University in Rhode Island. We talked about some of this crazy stuff. 2 servicemen, 1 American civilian killed, 3 other wounded, ambushed, Islamic State. I mean, this is in Syria. Everything that happened in Australia. This is all happening in the last 2 weeks.
Everywhere. And you know what, with the people that I see, again, I think for my mental health, I have to stay off social media for a certain amount of time. I have to, is the people with the gun control already. Guys, like, it's the most idiotic thing I think I've ever heard. They can't even have guns in Australia, right? Didn't they give up their rights or hand them in or whatever they did?
Yeah.
So now at this point, you have no way to defend yourself. Now more than ever, I'm going to tell you right now, I've met several women that want to go do a women's class for the concealed carry. Now more than ever, I want it. I have my FOID. I've had my FOID forever. Now I want the concealed carry. Do I want to have that on my person? No, because it's
No.
scary and it really is. It's a big responsibility to carry, right? But you know what? I don't want to be a sitting duck either. I have kids with me. I have kids that I need to raise. I don't want to be taken out. People are at the beach, at movie theaters, at school. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay. And it doesn't matter because the people that are going to do shit like this, like kill people and, do mass shootings, they're criminals. They're not following the law. The ones that are the law-abiding citizens are the ones that are sitting ducks. So don't give up your guns, people. I'm telling you right now, do not
give up your guns.
Keep
I don't
them
care
in your
what anybody
house.
says.
Keep them secure. Keep them safe. Keep them locked away. Do it. Believe me, I have stories. You got to be careful. You got to be careful if you have them in your home, because tragedy happens all the time.
Absolutely. And look, your kids can get the gun, right? How about the guy who got killed when he left his rifle on the bed? The dog jumped on the bed and shot the guy.
Look, responsibility. It comes with huge responsibility. And yes, people that have mental health issues, unfortunately, yes. And if you have people in your home that have mental health issues, I mean, I don't know. There just has to be a lot. There's a lot of legislation needs to be had. I'm all for gun legislation, 100%, but there has to be a lot more background checks and other questions that they question and all of that. But don't be a sitting duck. I'm going to go get my concealed carry as soon as I can, because look at that guy. Thank God that guy came out, the hero, right? In Australia. He disarmed that man with this semi-automatic, whatever.
He ran right at him. He ran at him like, you know what? I think the guy with the rifle, I think he was shocked. He didn't think anybody would run at him. He was shocked. That guy went down so quick, too. He went down quick, that guy with the gun. He didn't know what to do.
Right, right. And, this isn't a way to live. It just isn't. And it can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter anymore. And unfortunately, I will tell you, the enemy is already living among us. And they have been for many, many, many years, not just Biden years, but even probably before that here and there. But the Biden years just invited people in, all of them. All of these criminals have been here. They're in our military. They're in our schools. They're teaching. They're your neighbor. They are your friends. I hate to sound so dramatic, but it's a fact.
Yeah.
That is what's happening. And you know what? Thank them. Thank that last administration, because none of this should have happened. None of it. It invited people in, gave them money, gave them benefits, did everything. And I'm so disgusted. Like, I try not to get like this, but I can't take it anymore.
Well, absolutely. And you know what? And so, some of them here with all the past prison records and violations and stuff that's like crazy. It's nuts. And when will they get better, folks? I don't know. Richard Hamlin, Violet, how you guys doing? Carmela Tofano, how are you guys doing? Richard, if you get a conceal and carry, make sure you get a USCCA insurance in case you ever have to use your weapon. Wow. Good to know, Richard.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm getting it. Yeah.
Good to know. Pina, happy. How are you doing? Okay, now we're another crazy. Portland, Oregon. Refuses to call. They were putting up, every town has how you doing, Lorena? How you doing? Do not give up your guns. Lock them when they can be accused. Yes, Lorena, thank you for that. Very good. Portland, Oregon, ladies and gentlemen. Portland, Oregon. I mean, they're all crazy up there as it is. They have every town or every city or whatever have their Christmas tree lighting, in the town, and all the town gets together and they do a nice special little celebration. It's a nice thing to bring family and for the kids. It's pretty cool. Portland, they put the Christmas tree up. They refuse to call it a Christmas tree. They just call it the tree lighting event, the tree. They will refuse to call it a Christmas tree. This is how much time these people have in Portland, Oregon. They're lost up here. Now you're telling your little kids, too, it's not a Christmas tree anymore. Virginia, it's not a Christmas tree anymore. It's a tree.
So is there no Santa either? What do you call it? It's not Christmas. Kids are like, oh, Santa, Christmas. You're going to change
Santa. No Santa. Horrible what you're doing it.
They're just screwing kids up even more and more and more. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a very, very scary time. It really is.
It really is. Paul Freeman, how you doing? U.S. SEAL law is another good one to have. Good one. Jerry Maselli, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yep.
Good
Amen.
one, Jerry. DoorDash, not so easy. Some lady getting her food, opened up the door. Her German Shepherd ran out and bit the driver. Lady 3 times, knocking her down the stairs. All right. See, so, and we just talked about this yesterday. I forgot what country did it, but they made your dog, they're going to make your dogs be part of the family. Not property anymore. Now, in this situation here, that dog attacks somebody, you can lose everything. They can sue you for everything. They can sue you now if your dog bites you.
Okay, what about then parents with kids that go do mass shootings or kids that they had mental issues? The parents did nothing about it. Then the kids go and do something. Are we at that point yet where the parents are going to start being held liable too? Like, I mean, an animal's an animal. Yeah, you have to be responsible to own an animal, but accidents, things happen, right?
Yeah. It's still an animal.
Jail? Right. You're going to put somebody in jail because their dog bites somebody?
No, I agree. I agree with 100%. Jeffrey Wise, welcome to the show, buddy. It's a sick world. Let's keep out. Yeah. And we got to keep praying, guys. I know the whole God thing. And I have Elliot, if you ever follow with the Oceans Rat Pack, the guy who plays Sammy Davis is Elliot Wimbush. Was a minister. He was a priest. And his church closed he still does it on Sunday. He does some stuff, but we had a really great conversation about this, and it's amazing that we need to pray and my God, just to keep God out of people's world now, and we just need him more than ever, man. It's just nuts. It's just crazy here. Some good news for you people who like Donald Trump or not. President Donald Trump, according to CBS, 123 prisoners were freed. Let's see, the U.S. dropped the gift sanctions. So look, these people are home now, and they're with their families, and it's a good thing that they're free. So I don't know if those wars are ever going to stop, but at least some of these people came home and with their families.
They're not going to ever fully stop, but at least there's somebody that's there that's working toward, making it happen less and less, because people know that there's going to be repercussions, right? So it's a process. It's rebuilding. It has to be.
It's horrible. Let's talk about something nice. You know what's happening in less than 31 days? The MSC World America. That's right. The cruise ship and NTD Vacation is taking a few of us folks. Of course, we're talking about the MSC World America, January 17th to January 24th. Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean, the main event band, 7-night Western Caribbean cruise, Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Ocean Cay. We're excited to be on it, folks. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com. You can still jump on the wagon. Right now, signing bonus, $1,000. You get the liquor, the drink package, and the Wi-Fi. That's unheard of. But anyway, call Mary at 630-688-1725, and she'll tell you all the information. There's my buddy Richie watching right now from Seventh Heaven. Richie, how you doing, my good friend? And it is the Chicago Music Cruise, not far away. Richie, I hope you're doing well, you and your family, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the cruise. All right, so as crazy as everything is, here's a new thing that's going on. Southwest Airlines, Carol, starting January 27th, 2026, oversized people will be charged for 2 seats. Now, let me ask you something. Is that how do they get away with that? Isn't that discrimination?
I mean, that could be an argument, but if they can't sell that seat, right? Maybe there's got to be some loophole in a business. If they're losing money, if they can't sell that seat, right? Then it has to be paid for somewhere. But I don't know. Is it really worth it to do that to people? I really don't think any airline.
I'm also wondering, in some ways, There's Mikey, Hardcore Italians in the house. Looks like we have the all the royalty watching today, man. So very cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Maybe to some degree, if you think about it, if you are obese, overweight, obese, this is not for someone this is someone that's
right.
Maybe them doing that will give the chance for them when they get to the seat, they will feel a little bit comfortable more because they have a bigger section to relax and enjoy the flight. So they're not embarrassed or intimidated to sit next to somebody and they can't sit in the seat. They can't put the seatbelt on. So maybe it's a good way in one way so they don't have to be embarrassed to that point.
Okay, so then there's got to be a clause somewhere that they don't have to pay for the full amount of the seat. You mean it could be an upcharge, just like you have to pay if you have a suitcase that's heavier than it should be. You have to pay that $35 if it's over 16 pounds. Like maybe that, but to pay for 2 full seats flights, no, that's not fair. It's not, because if somebody's heavy or obese,
I agree with you.
For these people, listen, let me tell you something. I know I'm not skinny, okay, but I know I'm not obese. But I will tell you this: I have a big Greek ass, and when I sit in those seats, I'm like very tightly stuck in.
Well, wait a minute, Carol. Even with like I'm tall guys or anybody, when you sit in these seats, it's like and your legs. It's got to be
probably right.
It's got to be crazy. Robert the General, over 500 pounds. Peter Prado, John Natale, John Anthony, another great singer in Chicago. How you doing? Boyd, sounds like a half-ass. Why? Sounds like a half-ass way of going about things. Oh my God, you are good, Boyd. You are good.
Yep, yeah.
What up? So, for you gentlemen out there that are over the age of 45 years old, it's very dangerous now for men over 45 years old to be shoveling snow. So be careful.
45?
I know 2 guys in the last 10 years that dropped dead from shoveling cold and just their heart wasn't in it, whatever the fuck it is. They're saying 45. I would say 55, maybe not 45, but hey,
no,
this is what it is on that end. And crazy as it is, still better than flying on Spirit Airlines. Good point, Paul. I hope you're doing well. Fat people, God bless America, says fat people. Okay.
God bless America, you're a little bit of a dickhead. I'm not going to lie sometimes. That's why I want to sit down and have a drink with you.
I want to find out. I think that's your mom watching. I believe that's every city. Okay. I'm not sure which one she's responding to. Peter, I'm not 45, but I'm not a gentleman, but I use a snowblower. John, I remember flying was actually a pleasure, and you dressed up, and you didn't look like a pig sitting down there with your pajamas on and sandals, and men with their Crocs and not cutting their toenails. And you have to look at that. There's some sick people in this world.
Wait, this is weird. Whoever Maria Secularis 1216 is on YouTube, that is not my mom. She doesn't even know how to barely work her phone. But that's my mother's name, like her married name. So I wonder if this is somebody that, like, you know how we're all related, the Greeks. Not a lot of people have Secularis as a last name, so I'd love to know who that is, because that's my maiden name, And
and her name was. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not my mom, because she doesn't know how to work.
You might want to look into that. Yeah, that's okay. So
my sister, I don't know, my cousin. Let's find out.
Could be a cousin. Could be a cousin from Greece. Please call it. Right. All right. Another thing, Amazon. What do you think about this? Amazon now, new program, will deliver groceries to your house in less than 30 minutes, and they'll charge you $3.99. $3.99. They'll do that, or you can pay the monthly fee of $14.99. 30 minutes. Amazon, new program. God bless America. Fat people should be banned from everything, especially going to restaurants. Okay.
Restaurants would not agree with you.
Who that is.
Restaurants would not agree with you, because obviously, we like to eat. I'm going to say, like I said, I'm not like skinny mini. I like to eat. No one's banning my ass from a restaurant to go.
There you go. We all like to eat. We all like to eat. Hey guys, Carlo Joseph watching. What's up, Carlo? Go see my buddy at Fozzie's doing karaoke on this Thursday, all the way if you get a chance. All right, a couple other things. Jon Stewart, if you guys don't know, this is a different Jon Stewart. This is not the talk show host. Jon Stewart was a producer of the show Legends that was in Las Vegas for many, many years. He was the producer, and they were impersonators, and they did these shows for many years. He passed away this past weekend. Adele, this is really odd. Adele in the news again. Banned people, all you can eat buffet should be outlawed. I agree. God bless America. I agree. Should be outlawed because people walk up there with their hands all dirty. It's like, somebody picking their nose or wiping their ass, and then they're going to picking up the salad bowl.
I want to be at a buffet with you, and I just want to watch people. That's what I want. I want to videotape.
Carol, wait a minute, Carol. I had a lady. Was a lady in front of me. She kept putting her plate and filling the plate like this, and I said to her, "Place is packed." I go, "Ma'am, not to be disrespectful, but why don't you just pull up a chair and sit down here and eat?"
No, you did not.
Oh, I did. There's Paul Freeman. Tough crowd. Hey, I got a million of them. Tough crowd. There you go. All right, listen, Adele.
Pound of bacon at a buffet, just so you know. So don't look at me if you're ever near a brunch buffet with me, because it is embarrassing. But I don't touch it with my hands. I use the tongs, okay?
Yeah, I know, but some people just pick it up and touch it with their hands. All right, Adele says she can drink 25 bottles of white wine in one night and stay sober.
25 bottles? No, maybe 5.
20,
maybe
20.
5.
She said 25. I didn't. This one I wrote down right. 25 bottles is to stay sober. Crazy.
That's nuts.
Speaking of drinking, Arizona Cardinals football team, their fans supposedly are the heaviest drinkers of all NFL fans. The Arizona Cardinals in football, the people, their fans drink more than any other, which I thought Wisconsin, because they big drinkers in Wisconsin. I thought that would happen. Arizona Cardinals. And there's two other things. This one's very important. I got to mention, and I want to thank Jan. Oh, we're funny. Well, thank you, Jan. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and welcome to Ocean's Pit. This is something that irritates me, Carol, and it probably irritates anybody. Sometimes when you perform at nightclubs or restaurants, some of them have their own equipment there. They could have a PA there. They can have microphones there. They can have microphone stands there. Some asshole, man or woman, from a great place called the Palm Court in Arlington Heights, stole their mic stand, their boom stand mic stand. So Nick Sahajas, the piano man who posted this, went to play there, and usually he uses that stand. He brings his stuff and he uses it, and it was gone, and he asked what happened and said somebody stole it. When somebody has to be to that degree to steal people's shit, that is so unprofessional, and it makes it look bad for all the other entertainers and all the other musicians who play at these establishments. If it's not yours, leave the shit alone.
Yeah. When I was booking live entertainment at the place in Plainfield for a couple years, we had a couple things go missing. But you know what? I truly believe and that sometimes people accidentally, like, because they bring a lot of their own stuff, like for open mic nights, or if you have live entertainment. But you know what I would do is I would reach out to the people we had, like the last that we knew when we still had that piece of equipment. Hey, can you check your, everything you've got? Because I think you might have accidentally taken something. Because why would they? Do you really need it that badly? Like something?
No, I can understand. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Carol, I agree with you. Sometimes you wrap up chords. Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes you wrap up chords. I can see that. But I think some of these restaurants even have cameras.
Yeah.
That you might be able to see who the last entertainer was that was using that boom stand.
Right. Well,
go back on your tape.
We used to mark ours because we had a lot of equipment of our own, not a ton, but we had a good amount, and that we used for open mic night, open jams, and stuff like that. But we would mark it with certain tape and with Sharpie, and we taped it around the cords, around the mic stand underneath, and everything to show was ours. You know what I mean? But that's really shitty if somebody stole it, because that's just a scumbag thing to do.
I agree.
So embarrassing. How embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, folks. I agree with you. Captain Rick, what's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you're right, buddy. You know that. You can't do that stuff. All right. Here's a couple things that'll be very interesting. Top actors and actresses who smell when they're working.
Okay.
Wow. Some are smell.
Best looking guys, probably.
Some of the women, no deodorant. Some of them bad breath. Here, Matthew McConaughey, number one. Brad Pitt, Robert Pattinson, Johnny Depp, Mickey Rourke are some that stink. Ben Affleck, some of them stink.
These are all the best guys. What the
hell? Jennifer Lawrence has bad breath. Jennifer Aniston doesn't use deodorant. Joan Rivers supposedly smelled. Now, I knew when Mickey Rourke, when he was a boxer, sometimes he'd go from shooting and they said that some of the actresses couldn't even do kissing scenes with him because he was so disgusting.
That's gross. You should have to have hygiene, good hygiene. If you got to do these roles,
some of the Europe now, and most of these people that we mentioned are Americans. You have some that are, I know, like, look, I'm going to tell you something. This was years ago. My cousin came in from Italy once, a girl, and we're all sitting in the kitchen, and there was a fan in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I'm smelling some shit. I go, what the fuck is that smell? And I looked at her armpits, and she had hair.
Yeah.
And they don't use deodorant.
Yeah, it's different in other countries. Yeah, I know. You got to let them know when you're here. You like when in Rome, honey. Like get that razor out. Get that razor out and get rid of it.
Razor. And listen, if you're gonna have, if you even like in general, look, when you're with something happens, like you got to go on a date or something happens, and all right, so maybe you don't make it to the hotel, maybe you're in the car, something happens, you guys kiss each other. What the fuck?
It's over. It's over at that point. Listen,
it's over at that point.
Tell you,
boy says French women. French women.
I couldn't do it. I don't care how good looking a guy is. I really don't. I wouldn't. If your breath is really funky, and if you get like foot away from me and you're talking, I can smell it. We're done. I don't care how good looking you are. Stay away. Like go. I can't. I cannot, because I can't even hide the look on my face. Is the problem?
Wait a minute. The problem with me, as bad as I am sometimes, I go, you smell like shit. I mean,
is it me? Is it?
No, but sometimes look, if it's your buddy, I I wish somebody would come. Hey, Tone, maybe put a breath after you smoke your cigar here. Hey, buddy, put have a mint or something. I can understand.
Yeah.
The general, what's up, buddy? Yuck. Jeanette says yuck. God bless America says most fat people smell. Oh my God, that's just brutal. Bonnie B, what's up, buddy? Back in the old days, women in Italy didn't shave their armpits. Yeah, you're right, Karen. They did not. It was just considered, it was just bad. All right. Yeah. Armand's, let's talk about Armando's supermarkets for great produce. My buddy Danny Maggi, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local, shop local. I want to thank my good buddy Mikey from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm always in a hurry. So Saturday on my way to work, my wife goes, can you put some money into the bank? So I go, not paying attention. I go through the drive-through, and those two yellow things, those yellow poles, my car went on the side of the car. Listen, now the poles didn't go down. But my car's got. So this morning I went into Crash Champions, my good buddy who's the big boss over there, and of course he's going to take care of it.
Was it just a graze?
It was a little graze, right? Graze. Yes. Jeanette Carey Mintz or something. It's the suit. What is it?
Subtle.
It's
the subtle ocean. Like you're.
Oh, there you go.
You're very subtle today.
I got it. Got it, boy. Very good. Right? Very good. All right. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 signs that a man or a woman sleep around a lot.
Oh, all
you
right.
can tell.
Let's hear.
Now, this is what they're saying, according to Men's Health magazine. This is about men and women. 4 signs. Avoiding commitment means they might be been around with a lot of people. Okay. Emotional distant from somebody means that they might be have slept around with a lot of people. When they say I have a lot of women friends or I have a lot of men friends, okay, something's going on. Not all the time. Or being very selective of what you say about your past. Somebody
like secretive.
Secretive. Thank you.
Secretive. Okay.
So I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the case. Okay, you meet somebody and that happens. Is there a little bit of truth, you think, to that? Being secretive about your past. Why? What are you hiding? Unless you were a...
I mean, look, I truly believe everybody has a past, okay? Do I think that I'm entitled to know every single thing or how many women you were with? No, I don't. I don't need to know how many women you slept with in your past. Everybody has a different past, but
yeah,
I don't know. I just kind of try to go by how they're acting with me. You know, you just kind of, or do what I do. Find information out. There's ways to do it. I'm telling you.
Well, wait. Now, remember now, Carol, these days now, it's a different story compared to when we were younger. These days, you can find anything about anybody at any time. Anytime. So there you go.
Right. Find out.
Yeah, find out. Guys, this is also the break for the JRC Ace Hardware weather for today. The weather for Tuesday, December 16th, it's 33 degrees. Feels like it's only 25. So it's sunny out there. So it's not that bad out there. It's a little cool. 68 degrees, humidity, 10-mile-an-hour winds, and it should be okay. But it's going to get colder, I think, at the end of the week. For the next couple of days, hopefully it'll be okay. That's brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods.
So God bless America. Look what God bless America wrote. Look what God bless America wrote.
God bless America. I don't see it.
Do it doggy style. What does that have to do?
Oh yeah, she only wants to do it. Okay.
What does that have to do with you've slept around?
Absolutely. How is anybody gonna know?
Who cares? What the fuck?
Little crazy there. God bless America. All right. Tomorrow, my guest will be my good friend Dave Calderon. He's a singer. He does Sinatra and stuff like that. Of course, he's also in the band Bad Medicine, tribute to Bon Jovi. He'll be on the show tomorrow. He's the bass player. Good guy. We go back many years to Jilly's. So Dave will be my guest on Wednesday. Carol will be back with us on Thursday. Interesting stuff here. I just found something about, and you know what? I'm trying to go back. I mean, I go back to some of these stories. It's been around so long here. Hold on. I'm just trying to find it. I should have kept it and I didn't. Here it is. Simon Cowell and Tom Brady claim they actually aged backwards after trying a controversial blood rinse and filter trend. Opening up a unique health journey, including his experience using wellness clinic, they rinse and filter his blood. Do you think that could make you look younger or keep you looking younger? Now, look, I know guys, girls, they do things. You know, I put cream on my face every day for the wrinkles and they be behind my eye. I do that every day. So I know women do it. I know most men do it. I know women do it. I mean, if they do, they should. But if there was something that can make you, or Botox, people do Botox. Sometimes they don't do it right or too much or whatever I mean. But in general, I don't know.
I mean, I
would
think
try something like that.
I would too. Health starts from the inside. They always say it's got from the inside out. It's what's going inside that's going to make the outside look. There you go, Jack Daniels.
Well,
listen,
there you go.
Maybe that helps. I wish I had the palate for it or something. The Jack Daniel gel pills.
Well, it doesn't. It could be anything. Absolutely, right. It works. To be marriage is like a deck of cards. In the beginning, all you need is 2 hearts and a diamond. At the end, you wish you had a club and a spade.
Yeah. To beat the hell out of the jokers.
Great jokes, hillbilly jokes. These are some quotes. It's better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a lamb.
Well, or you could be like the Greek women. What do they say? A lamb in the kitchen, a tiger in the bedroom. That was famous in the movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. But the mom said, "A lamb in the kitchen, a tiger in the bedroom." You could be both.
Good point.
You could be both,
and you know what? Carol, to make sense, and boy, but look at Keith Richards. For years after he got the big drug bust, he had to get new blood every year so he can didn't fail the drug test to go into the United States. So if people are doing this, changing your blood every year, that's why he still doesn't look that bad for his age. I think he's 86 years old.
Jeez, yeah, he looks good for himself. He really does for that age. He does. But listen, rocking and rolling, I'm telling you, I think that does keep you young. I do think so too. And doing your thing.
And then you're out. Yeah, you got to try to make right. I agree with you. Experts have warned those operating snowblowers, guys, be careful with the snowblowers, or women if you're doing your own snow. Those shoots, that stuff shoots out. It shoots out. It could cut your finger. You can lose your fingers. So really be careful. This is going to be interesting, and I mentioned it yesterday briefly, Carol. Disneyland is having Pride Day. Same day is MAGA Day at Disney. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
What marketing genius thought of this? I mean, what the fuck is that? That just doesn't make any sense.
Let's put these two together. That's a great idea.
Why not?
I'm going to tell you something. Look, I'm going to tell you something. For many years, I was doing Jilly's downtown on Rush Street, Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. And Fridays and Saturdays, I did the Hyatt Big Bar. It's half the size. It was the size of a football field. That's why they call it the Big Bar. Anyway, I had a steady contract for 6 months. The CEO called me and my agent at the time into the meeting and said, "Tone, we're going to give you this Friday, Saturday off with pay." I go, "What? Yeah. Really? Oh, why is that?" "Well, you really want to know the truth there? Because it's going to be trans night here at the hotel, and we don't want you to accidentally maybe slip from your mouth."
Okay.
Back then, I was really bad. I mean, I watch myself now, but back then I was bad. Whatever came out. The problem with me was anything that I think, I say.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's not. I'm much better now, ladies and gentlemen, than I was years ago. That's why I even had to put a record out, a CD called "Pardon My Past," because I was so bad. My 8th CD is called "Pardon My Past" because it just came out. It was like, it's almost like Liar Liar, the movie. It was just that bad.
No, your filter was broken. Bad. It was broken.
The filter was broken. Preparation H, Listerine. There you go. That helps. Well, thank you, Jeanette. If you guys can laugh at us and have some fun, we really do appreciate it. Unfortunately, we have to go. It's horrible. What do we got coming up? Birthday Bash at Tavern on the 27th is sold out. The 28th at JMO's. I'm excited about that because it's got the whole band. Yeah. It's a big stage.
Yeah.
I got Danny, Toto, Jerry, Felix, pipes. I got a bunch of Lisa P. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 3 to 7. So your day, you're still going to go out and enjoy night so you don't have to hang over the next day. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. New Year's Eve, Avanti Banquets. We're excited about that. Fox River Grove, we're going back there. January 3rd at John's Kitchen and Tap Haven't been there in a while in Glenview. And then the 15th will be at Positanos in Wheaton on the 15th of January. And then the 29th will be at the Positanos in Oak Brook with Lisa Pease. So January is going to be good. Guys, we got, real fast, Diana Jade, of course, from the Jersey Girls, celebrating her birthday. Bobby Elliott from the Hollies. Jimmy Sans, Shadows of the Night, Up in Heaven, Jimmy. Sam Kinison, one of my favorite comedians. Pat, rest in peace. Nancy Sinatra, Frank's daughter. Red Fox, of course, born Red. Got a Kurt Angle for all you wrestling fans. Kim Basinger, 72 years old. Donny Osmond, Rick Dano, David Coverdale, David Carradine from Kung Fu. Margaret Hamilton, who played the witch on The Wizard of Oz. Kirk Douglas, Susan Day, Laurie Partridge from the Partridge family, 73 years old. God damn. Dick Buckness from the Bears. Michael Duncan Clark, actor, and Chad Stewart from Chad and Jeremy. And Franny, my friend, if you're listening out there, happy birthday. Guys,
real quick.
What do you got? Anything, Carol, before you say goodbye?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not. I found out accidentally. Emil that watches the show. Emo. Yeah. So he messaged me. He was talking about this Greek movie I should watch, and we texted back and forth Messenger. And I accidentally called him. Okay. It was ringing. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? So we briefly talked last night. He's such a nice guy. Well, his wife is having a procedure today. They live in Florida, and he was telling me about it. So I just want to put my prayers out to his wife. She has a procedure today, and I just wish him the best. And I know I wanted to let you know that we're going to pray for you. We're praying for her, and that everything goes well. And I told him to keep us updated. So I just wanted to put that out there because he's
Thank you.
Nice,
and Emo's one of the great guys. I seen him. He was at Positanos last week. He was in town, and he's a great guy. Emo, to your wife. Like I said, we'll pray for you here and keep us posted on that. Thank you. That for Carol was nice. A lot of times you got so much shit you want to say and you keep forgetting about stuff. Guys, last minute, Mama D's breads. Holiday favors are back. Pumpkin chocolate chip, cranberry, peppermint, caramel. Contact my sister Natalie, 847-533-0400 or private messenger at Natalie Bosch, BOSCH. They start at $11. Last minute stocking stuffers. Mama D's breads are back. And don't forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Buy a free gift card. Get a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. 2 per limit. Great for the holidays. And that Perfect Pets, the lifelike sleeping pet that breathes, don't shits, and doesn't piss. That they're wonderful companions for seniors and children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership experience. Starting at $35.99 and all Christmas stuff, 20% off. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, Royal Berry Wednesday with Ocean's Rat Pack and Palos Heights. Thursday, Bellagio and Roselle with the main event band. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And Saturday and Sunday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. Oshows.com. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. And if you're offended with anything with this show, change the channel. Don't watch it, but just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. It's important to be kind to everybody, right, Carol? If you got any beefs right now, call them up, text, squash it. Start the new year, some positive vibes. And we'll see Dave Calderone on the show tomorrow, and then Carol will be back. And then Friday, good luck with your interview. It's going to go good. You're going to grab that. It's going to be good. Guys, you guys have an incredible day. Everybody, be good. Stay warm. Nick Sahajas, take us out, everybody. Happy holidays. Bye-bye. Nikolai?
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Bye-bye, everybody. Peace and love, and thank you for watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about